Welcome to part 2 of Read Only Memories. The last thing, so we were in last week. We were in the bar, hanging out with the cat girl who wanted us to go to some crazy part of town. Is that right? We were supposed to go to some like place, but we needed to check in. We needed to. Okay, so the cat girl wanted us to get rid of the anti-cat girl association. I think that's right. She said she would help us if we got rid of them, and so we have to go stop the anti-cat movement. That's right. Got it. Remember. And then I played Mega Bobator, which was basically that Homestar Runner game with Strong Bad's face. How do I leave? Oh, there's literally a button that says leave. Market Street? Yeah.
Well, there are the protesters.
Oh, I gotta click.
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center.
Robot?
Starlight said he
That's
was
Brian
the one to talk
Mulberry?
to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Hassy sign. Look at Hassy sign. It's a Hassy bar. All drinks are made with Hassy, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties. It's time. Oh. Good luck on, not getting consolation. There's, Police ROM. Look at Police ROM. That was not actually a thing. There we go. It's Unit GDBD. It's just here to keep the peace. Talk to Police ROM. I'm here to ensure the protesters remain peaceful. Nice. Oops. Oh, nice hair. Look at sign holding protester. They're holding a sign. One half of Stay Pure. Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. Let's talk to them. Aren't you tired of being told that if you undergo some gene therapy or cybernetic enhancement, you're better than human instead of less than one? Nobody's ever told me that, so I look forward to one day having robot legs. Aren't you sick of losing job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice to humanity for a chance at a quick buck? Yes. Sign holding protester. Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as the species have forgotten that. Come, support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runway march of progress before it's too late for humanity. Can I talk to this guy? We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant use of hybridization and cybernetics made us question the very nature of our humanity. This is one of the we're at one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. It's okay, Chaos. I've never played Wild Arms 3 either. Wait, do I still own Wild Arms 3? I do. I did play Wild Arms 3. That was a very long story. I'm not going to tell that. Look at Protest Leader. An animated older man leads the group of protesters. Yeah, I didn't really care for Wild Arms 3 Chaos. My experience with it was also very weird. Alright, talk to Brian.
There. Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
Sure, why not?
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put this right in my pocket, aka the trash. I'm writing a story on the protest. Can we speak on the record?
The press hasn't been so kind to us lately. They try to feign neutrality, but just look at the way we get covered. It's disgraceful. But no matter. I'll show good faith that you are after what all of us here are after. The truth. We in the human revolution just want people to really think about the technology and bodily enhancements they use every day and decide if they're actually better off. What questions can I answer for you?
I forgot who did the VA hiring for this. But it's all like, I don't want to use the word nobodies. It's all people that are not very well known in the, VA world. They're non-popular voice actors, but they're ones that I think most of them are in other, like, indie titles, if that makes sense. I don't know if I've really worded that very well. It's people that just aren't really well known, but do a lot of stuff. If that makes sense. It probably wouldn't be a better way to word it. Jem Sterling. Yeah. Like I said, it's not people that are known in the VA world, but it's people that do a lot of these things. Indie titles or whatever. Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, Genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Alright, I just want to say something really quick while we're going through with this guy. One of my favorite games ever, I probably mentioned this all the time. People are sick of hearing it, maybe. One of my favorite games ever to watch is a game called Soma. Because Soma is essentially about what it actually means to be living. Like it's very philosophical in the sense of like what actually defines something as being like a living being. And so when people bring up this sort of subject, it's always like, it's really interesting to me to see different people's different opinions on what they define as human, I guess. In this case, in like in this specific case, it's like what defines you as human. There's a character in Nier Automata, I think I brought this up last time, that like he says he's got a bum leg, and you're like, yeah, why don't you fix your bum leg or whatever? Eventually you find out that the reason that he doesn't want to fix his bum leg is because it's literally the only piece of him that's still human. And he just wants to hold on to that small part of him that was the original him or whatever. And he feels that, like, if he replaced his leg, then he would no longer be human. But it's really interesting to me, like I said, from a psychological or philosophical sense of, like, what do people really define as being alive or being human or whatever? Let's see.
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day.
Confusing. So you're saying you're old.
I'd like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
This guy sounds like an old man that just doesn't understand how, like, his cell phone works. And he's like, this god dang technology, and he just, like, throws it on the ground. He's like, I'm starting a revolution. Down with cell phones. Everyone at the dinner table should be paying attention to me. What are the ultimate goals of the human revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
Oh, you know, you're right. I didn't really think about that. He probably is. He's probably got, like, robot legs.
We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
Chaos.
We have reports of a break-in at the home of a Parallax researcher with human revolution graffiti at the scene.
Do you have any comments?
Well, the human revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. Now, not to cut this too short, but I need to get back to my people. I hope I've answered all your questions.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
What? Oh, wait. He means, like, missed as in, like... yes.
I think you're starting to
Thought he
get
was
back
insulting
into
me
that
again.
hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Yeah, I thought he... So, Turing has this habit of just being very facetious. And he's like, wow, I can't believe you're an idiot. Ba-ding! And you're like, wow, thanks, Turing. Oh yeah, we named the MC Trivia. I forgot about that.
Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
Standing here jawing isn't going to find him.
Fair enough, if indelicately put. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Oops. What is this? Weather ROM? Look at Weather ROM.
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM, model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker.
See. Talk to Weather ROM.
Let's not. 2's company, 3's a cloud.
Use Weather ROM.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
I guess we're going into the bar. Look at open sign. What? Look at open sign. Hassie Bar is another favorite local spot that is open 24/7. The best place to find plenty of great new Hassie flavors. Look at Hot Cup sign. Hassie Holdings just released the new Hassie Hot Cup, a disgusting combination of Hot Cup instant ramen and Hassie Hot. As somebody that has coffee ramen all the time, is Hassie the new drug? Is Chaos not in on the Hassie thing? Talk to Hot Cup sign. You can't make an order from out here. That's not a speaker. Oh. Wait. I forgot to use headphones. Oh yeah, we have a gun. A vibrant mix of weather sounds and natural ambience fills your ears as we use the headphones on the robot. LCC has watched Blue Stinger at least once in the last 24 hours. Wow, LCC. Wow. 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 I'm gonna use my headphones on the Hot Cup sign. There's an in-depth cooking lesson all about how Hot Cup ramen is made. What? Okay, okay. LCC's only a VIP because he kept refunding his own points. Anyways, let's go inside the Hassie place, the Hassie Bar. Yo, Duck Game? Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. VR drama poster. Hey, what movie? Look at movie poster. A feature documentary explaining the queer side of virtual reality. Let's see. Is this a VR bar? Look at plant. There are rumors that the plants here are actually given Hassie, not water. What? It's gonna make an idiocracy joke. Then I can't remember what he says. Electrolytes or something. Christmas tree. Look at Christmas tree. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. Look at bench. Spotless, as expected from hydrophobic suede. Look at customer. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they've got a blue blood Hassie. Talk to customer. I really do like good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. Look at counter. Counter is so clean it shines. It almost looks like it's emitting its own light. Use counter. You can see the different Hassie through the glass, but you can't reach in and grab one. Only the Hassie ROM can. Look at Hassie ROM.
This ROM serves up the Hassie.
What? Touch Hassie ROM.
Please don't touch the Hassie ROM.
Oh. Talk to Hassie Rom. You buy a Hassie. Yum. It's not in my inventory, though. Look at Hassie bar owner. She seems bored. Since there's a ROM that handles all the ordering, there's not too much for her to do right now. Talk to Hassie bar owner.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
Thank you.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it?
Yes.
It's so moe.
Oh no. The mouthy kind.
Yeah, some of the newer VIs can be pretty chatty. You could always get a different personality profile for him. But it'll probably cost you a few hundred credits. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks.
Dang.
So, what do you want to know?
How do we get rid of him? Let's see. You called Turing moe.
Sorry. Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
No. Absolutely not.
Here. Probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku as in houses?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present.
I wish I had the clip from Star Ocean 4 where the robot guy meets Welch and she's in this like maid outfit or whatever. And she's like, I found this thing from several thousand years ago. And Bacchus is his name. Bacchus goes on this like huge tangent about the importance of history. It's really good.
I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Twice? Oh my god.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
The what?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
I see. Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine.
Nice.
Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
Oh, nice.
It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
So you're saying... I mean, would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it.
But I'm important, I promise.
I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it.
Serious
You know,
credentials.
Enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise,
Oh.
no touching. Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
I have this gun. I have this business card.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of him.
Doctor.
Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Why are you giving me his card?
I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes! He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay.
Think she's buying it?
I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
So Chaos, our robot friend has, committed several felonies and a few other things. Threatened to rip our arms off. He overrode the, like, the code in his code that keeps him from committing murder and other stuff, harming humans. He might look moe, but let me tell ya, that's how he's designed. He's capable of essentially rewriting his own code and making up his own AI. Yeah. So his creator was kidnapped, and so he came to us. But his creator basically had been working on this robot that is, like, capable of self-improving or whatever. However, he's lacking in the social field. Revenant Butts. His only social interaction has been with, essentially, his creator. So, he's struggling a bit in the real world. But yeah, he does what he wants.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Yeah, nice. I got a key.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs.
You like him. He broke into our apartment, rearranged all our stuff. Stole a bunch of our money. Keeps charging our, like, bank. Every time we need to do anything that involves money, he just charges it to our bank account automatically. He just keeps insulting us. He tried to kill our plant. I hate this guy. ID card. Used by the ROM.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
Look, I know he was up to something. He was gonna do something. He then gave us like a 10-minute speech on plants. I don't trust this guy.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah, sure. Everybody loves... Yeah, turn this baby on. Let's go. Yo, I got an achievement. Hassy Hot Cups. Oh. I was like, doing something?
It's snowing?
Yes.
Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Nice. Stun mode deactivated. Nice.
Excellent work. While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully.
Nice.
And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Those youths. Not the youths.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Right, this... Really? Deduce that all on your own, Sherlock?
I'm just making an observation.
They could also just be two regular people.
Wearing a new set of Bang B-Stroke 129 headphones. Perhaps you can do some research for a review?
Are you insulting me after I insulted you?
Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Oh no, why are you running? I have to return the card.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.
No, I gotta return the card.
It seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive.
That's enough time to return the Hassie card.
We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
It was Tomcat, the girl that dated our sister. Police girl. I forgot what she did. Oh, yeah, Tomcat was the hacker girl. Okay.
Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
It's better than doing nothing anyway.
Your confidence is astounding.
Thank you.
Hold while I connect us.
So we have this hacker friend that we made that was friends with Turing's creator, named Tomcat. She's a Southern Belle hacker who hacked into the big company, the big robot making company. Beep you pop.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
Unless...
Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet.
What?
I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network.
Yo, hello, Quaffit, and thank you.
The back door I drilled into that long ago is
How's it going?
wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now.
Have you played read-only memories?
Oh, shit.
Aw.
They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI.
Whatever that means.
Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
What can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turn, I'm passing control to you.
Is this game like Cyberpunk Bartender? I don't know what Cyberpunk Bartender is. It's a mystery game. It's a visual novel, but it's like it's a cyberpunk like visual novel where you're trying to solve who kidnapped this robot's creator. Valhalla? I've never played Valhalla either, so I don't know. I don't normally play games like this.
We'll be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking.
2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard.
Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Doop 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 doop. What am I doing?
They're on the move.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Oh.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta
This
make
is just
sure
like
to
Where's
stop 'em where
Waldo?
you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and we can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them.
I zoned out. There's the explaining. I already know what I need to do. I've already solved the puzzle. Stop telling me stuff. Hold on. It's weird because you have to like click. No. Oh my god.
We've got them now. Let's go! I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
Okay, but we still need to return that key.
What the hell do you want?
Who
do you think you're messing with, huh?
I got an achievement. Worst cab ride ever.
You ain't got nothing on us. And if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do?
Rip his arm off, Turing.
We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops?
Questions. Cops aren't really
It's
gonna
up
get me
to you.
anywhere.
How do you want to do this?
Cops never solved anything.
just have a few questions for
I got an
you, sirs,
achievement.
if you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
I know this guy's voice. What's the spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
Oh.
These are the tools of our trade!
Oh.
These are all above board and legal.
Hmm.
We just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right! We're artists!
Oh, nice. What's in the bag?
You a cop?
No?
Cause if you
Journalist.
ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
Oh. Why'd you run?
Running? Who's I running from? You calling me a coward?
No, why does it only give me bad options?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast. You're holding us up.
Oh. Why? It only gives me one choice. I can't even use, like, items or anything. This is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment.
Ooh.
Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
What's your online alias? It's just Chad. It's Chad.
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because your dad...
No, your dad?
Don't talk about my dad. Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Ah. Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man. No big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right?
No?
We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy ROM over there.
Why'd you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing.
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Stay out of trouble. You're good kids.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Alright, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Beep boop bop, stop and return the key.
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node.
Who's Jess again? Is that the cat girl?
She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did you get the data cache?
I got the data cache.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tom.
No time. Just gotta return this.
We'll make our way
card
there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later.
No. We're responsible,
Our
Turing.
mission for Jess is done.
I'm going into Hassie.
Hey!
I
told you jerks not to break my ROM.
didn't break
I
it.
can't get it to stop snowing.
It's Christmas.
Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
That's not what I did.
This Hassie hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Don't think I've forgiven you.
She
Dingus.
called me a dingus.
I better go get some Hassie hot cups going.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
I love it when a plan comes together.
I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassie bar owner.
Thank you.
I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
Dana. Hello, Dana. Look at Dana. Light-haired teenager with a bionic arm. She seems to be staring at the nearby wrestlers as she waits to order. Talk to Dana. Dana Zane. Those Hassie hot cups are disgusting. I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait for the New Year's show. I know this name from somewhere. And this person, but I don't know where. Not gonna talk to everybody. But I know Dana Zane from something. Came up earlier. Alright, I guess we're going to Stardust. Alright, I haven't saved since we started. It's been an hour. E for trivia. Maybe Chaos. Maybe. Hug bouncer.
I don't think touching him will get us anywhere.
Are you sure? I thought we were best friends by now. Talk to bouncer.
I don't really do idle chatter.
Open door.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
Hey, Majid. Long time no see. Touch Majid. Not the worst idea you've ever had, but it's close. Where's the data cache? Gave data cache to Majid.
Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Data cache removed from
I won't
item.
pester you about what it is.
Good, because I don't know.
I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Talk to Majid. How's it going, Majid?
Hey, good to see you back. What
Hey.
can I do for you?
I just want to say hi. Just killing some time.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away.
Maybe.
You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
Wait, Gus helped us order drinks and stuff. Why? Why does it say, why haven't I seen Gus before?
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
It's a trisectional staff. It's not a nunchucks. Can I go in the VIP section? Talk to VIP bouncer.
You again?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
I am. Staying out of trouble. Oh, it's Caitlin, our girlfriend. That's Caitlin. Look at Caitlin. Maybe one day you'll make it up to them. Probably not, though. What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Ultras is the butt there. Talk to Caitlin.
I kind of feel like dancing now.
Yeah?
Wanna join me?
Yes. How do I dance? Touch Caitlin.
Don't bug people, please. You'll get us in trouble.
I'm trying to dance with my new girlfriend, Caitlin. Oh, no, that's not use that on her.
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Why wouldn't let me dance? I'm disappointed. Can we dance with the dancer? Talk to dancer. You go to Stardust in the morning too? No. Alright. Look at Jess. Things haven't gone too smoothly with her so far. Yeah, that's okay. Talk to Jess.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been you, huh?
Yeah.
All right then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
Nice.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in.
Mm-hmm.
This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep me out of your shit.
Wow. Can we dance with Jess? Talk to Jess.
Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Look at Jess. It's Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance. And what about Caitlin? Why can't we dance with her? And who's broke? This guy still here reading his documents. Dog patch. All right, let's go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna save. Alright, this place looks safe. Yo, chapter 3? Oh, no. Yo, that's December 21st. That's yesterday.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to.
Mm-hmm.
Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Mm-hmm. Good to see your self-preservation routines working overtime.
I am no coward. I resent the accusation. After all, I didn't see you arguing against doing that favor for Jess in the first place.
Yeah, because I'm not a coward.
But I don't feel like debating the merits of being prudent with you.
I mean, yeah, because I wanted to help Catgirl.
Tomcat is waiting for us, and maybe we can wrap this
I'm trying to make her friends with her.
up once and for all.
Street art. Look at street art.
You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. Have you found your true passion, Turing?
I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city?
Wait, who's Forrest Kaysen? Because they're in Spy Fiction. Forrest Kaysen is this, like, nerdy scientist guy you follow around. It's a reoccurring character? Oh. Well, he's in Spy Fiction. I don't remember anything of my experience with Deadly Premonition. Other than it was like 6 hours of wandering around a street.
It was chaos of the highest degree for a
while,
but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism. I hate Turing, so I'm gonna click on, oh, I'm very interested, yeah, sure.
You can be really insensitive. You know that?
Yes.
But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden.
Yes. Fan, pipe, litter, door to access node, apartment door, fan, look at fan. Gotta keep the generator cool, or else, you know, it'll break. Talk to generator. Use item on generator. Gonna use those damn headphones. The deep, calm humming of a nice turbo generator. Nice, nice. Look at pipe. This pipe is doing what all good pipes should do. It's piping out that energy. Alright, alright. Litter. Look at litter. Standard plastic bag level litter. Alright, pick up. Wait. Talk to litter. Gives new meaning to trash talk. Use the headphones on litter. Some sad vibes are being thrown around. Use litter. Even if you wanted to pick that up, it's practically stum welded to the street. Oh. I was gonna do stuff. Use item on litter. Brochure for the human revolution. This brochure deserves a more pathetic waste receptacle than this litter could ever aspire to be. Oh. Alright, let's go to the... let's talk to door to access node.
The guard isn't actually here. You need to press the buzzer on the door to get access.
Oh. Alright, use door to access node.
Parallax lock, AN-19 security.
Yeah?
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
Uh, 231249. This is Parallax Technician 329B here for routine inspection.
This late at night?
Ah. Bump bump down. Alright, let's try again. Use door to access node.
Parallax lock AN19.
Yeah, whatever. We're friends of Jess.
I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
Yo, thank you, LCC.
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it?
Nice.
This conversation never happened. And
Exactly.
you're on your own if you get caught out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat.
Yo, thank you, Claude and Demon Smalls, and one other contributed. Thank you, Amy.
This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years.
That's because it's completely dark.
I hope the systems are still functional.
Because the challenge or whatever, the boost to stream thing has been going on since yesterday.
Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe
Uh-huh.
that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Alright. Look at light switch. Looks like the light switch for the room. Use light switch. Oh, nice. Time to cut some wires. Yo, thank you, Seawalker.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Hello?
Howdy. Y'all at the access node?
I am.
I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now.
Ready?
Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, though. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing.
Alright.
One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all will have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need.
Heck.
This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program.
Alright, what's the cassette?
Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks.
What's a phone network?
I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette.
Wait, wasn't she in jail for 10 years?
Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
Alright. Look at display screens. Random graphs and diagnostics. Speed track. Look at utility arm. I said look at utility arm. Robotic arm used to move data cassettes around the node. Ooh. Use utility arm. Original name of the character eventually became Luna Freya. Cheetos Augustus is really, really close. Stello's my favorite type of chip. Look at tangled wires. I got an achievement. Dirty tangled wires lay on the floor. Where are the standards? Use tangled wires. That's not the type of thing you're supposed to touch. What did it say when I used the utility arm? Doesn't look like you can do anything from here. Look at Link's terminal. This terminal should give you access to some of the node's systems. Alright. Use Link's terminal. Logging into Link's server. Welcome to Link's. Operate the data transfer arm. Retract the arm. Turn arm. Turn, move, turn, arm. Turn arm. Move arm left. Deep. Stand arm. Retract arm. Turn arm. Move arm right. Extend arm.
Nice job.
Nice. Wait, is Stella actually a chip? Wait, hold up. Oh. Those are Russian Lays? Anyways, nice job.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Why would they move the data? Wait, why is this place usable for us anyways?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them.
Think of security like layers of Swiss cheese. Just like ogres.
Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Let us know when you're done. I don't want to distract you too much.
Hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split.
Alright.
Surveillance camera footage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, Turin.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. What's a bad noise?
Tomcat, what did you find?
Oh, no.
He's gone.
Oh, no. Where did he go to? Is he on vacation?
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
No, Turing.
Shit. I mean, he's gone. Gone, Turin.
Just say it, Tomcat. Just say it.
Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files?
No, Turing's about to go on an angry rampage.
You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him.
So he might still be alive.
Chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't.
He was only shot.
Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat.
Turing, I have to go.
think I'll walk back to the apartment.
In this neighborhood, Turing?
I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario.
You need some time to upgrade your AI?
If you'll excuse me.
Now, fishing ended like an hour and a half ago.
Should you follow them?
Turing will be okay. He's fine.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place.
Thanks.
Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate.
Or do we?
Maybe it's time to call it quits.
Maybe now he's a robot.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Maybe Turing is Hayden. That's why he stopped talking to me a year ago. This game does not auto-save, so please be sure to save frequently. New chapter. Chapter 4. Chapter 3. Oh, hey, you made it home okay. I thought you were gonna get kidnapped. What do you want? What do you want now? Wow, really? What do you want now?
It doesn't matter.
Nothing matters anymore.
Never mind.
No, I don't.
Oh. Did you see the jade plant?
A jade plant?
Its death is unfortunate.
I'm getting a constant stream of achievements right now. Just throw that out there.
Yet another thing to be guilty for.
But it's only giving them to me one at a time instead of popping up like 2 at a time.
Will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor.
That's a bad word, Turing.
I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
They don't even give you the option. Where's the fourth option? Nah, sorry, Turing, I'm going back to bed. I have to clean my sink and fix my computer that you broke. We'll find them and the truth.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in?
Why did my creator program me to feel pain?
But I guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this. I could use a measure of closure. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I.
Alright.
It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest.
Uh-huh.
You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
You know, Amy, I'm wondering why everyone's not a cat girl. Oh, yeah, that makes sense too, Claude. To some extent, that makes sense. December 22nd? That was 2 days ago.
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
Where's Atniern? I'm fine. What's the plan for the day? No, it's like Kafka.
I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures.
Kakariko Village.
Let's talk about how things are going so far.
No, Amy, not at all. Like Kafra, I think. I'm going for it. Unless somebody else types it first. Kafra. Whammo.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far. As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard.
Wow, thanks, Turing. First time you haven't insulted me this whole time.
In your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
Turing has taken over a new leaf.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities.
Oh, God.
Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles. Our first major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue.
Mm-hmm. That's talking about the Stay Hydrated bot.
Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation.
I don't know what any of that means. Oh, is that when we chased down the guys? I think my plant's dead.
I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Good morning.
I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We
Uh-huh.
got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too.
Yes.
Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
Me too.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that. Oh, wait, that was the girl. Yeah.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us.
You got that question really fast after making a very random guess.
Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too.
Who? Oh, Tomcat.
And finally, you and I.
Here it goes.
The road has been bumpy. We're both a bit out of our element, and things are stressful.
Uh-huh.
Let's both remember that we're on the same team here, and try to turn things around for better as we continue our search.
Now, Turing, I just wanted to sleep, and you broke into my house. You got me involved in this, like, crazy case, and now my life is in danger.
Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat.
Hello, Tomcat.
Forwarding video and audio.
Morning.
Uh-huh.
Turing, how you been doing, hon?
Don't worry, I reprogrammed sadness out of my AI.
Your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
What's that line on Tomcat's face?
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it.
The line on their face? The nose? The, like, shade of their nose? The shade of their... Yeah, what line? Under the lip. That's part of their lip. Your lip, it's like dimples and... Not really dimple, but like... That's just the lip cleft. Yeah, we'll call it that. That's a good word. That works. It's the lip cleft.
A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs.
TPS
Used to be
reports.
for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this.
I see.
Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend.
No, TPS. Tactical per second. Wait. Tac points?
Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen.
Mm-hmm. Don't I work for Augmented Eye?
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch.
I mean, we got nothing else to go on.
If we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway.
We'd be happy to look into it, I guess.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll
got nothing else to
sometime
do.
today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
Oops.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
Don't you really hate it when like you're sick or whatever and you just like don't want to talk about it? And then everyone's like, "Are you doing okay? Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay?" Like, God, please leave me alone.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat.
No, it's okay,
We'll
Turin.
be in touch.
You're in the right.
Later, Turin.
Wait, what did I call him? You're right. You're in the right, Turin.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous.
Yeah.
I've highlighted the
Are you?
costs
It's been
I
10 minutes since I last
building
asked. Are
on
you
your
feeling any
map.
better? I was like, so I used to get motion sickness a lot. So we'd like when we would go on car rides and stuff, I'd be doing whatever, you know, sleeping or something like that, and like my parents would wake me up. Hey, you doing okay? Like, no, now I feel sick because you woke me up. Like,
Also, While we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Like every 5 minutes. Are you feeling any better? I wasn't feeling bad to begin with. Why are you asking me this question? You look really pale. Why?
Displaying.
No, at mail.
Greetings.
Greetings, trivia. Oh, Fairlight.
I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Flower Cybernetics.
Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Yo, thank you. That's a way better lead.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this Melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Mansion?
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first.
I'm assuming it'll let me go to both places.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant.
Yeah, but I'm really inclined to go towards Fairlight. What do you guys think? I'm leaning... like I said, I assume it'll probably let me maybe go to both. I don't know. But Fairlight's lead seems more... like it's gonna actually help us. Flood from Sunshine? I forgot what flood sounds like. Fairlight is totally trustworthy? Yes.
It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech?
I want to follow the tech.
It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
I'm going towards the lady's mansion. Bling. The Flower Mansion. That's where I'm going. Yeah. Something wrong? Can you focus, Turing?
What is it? Why do you feel the need to pester me so?
Because you're broken to my house.
Thinking. Give me a moment. Sorry. Back on task. Is there anything you'd like to know before we head inside?
Yeah, why are you so rude? me a rundown.
Flower Cybernetics was established in the early 2000s by Melody's mother, Antonella. It started out developing cutting-edge medical tech, including advanced prosthesis and nanoparticle diagnostic and treatment technologies.
Nanoparticles.
They were vastly successful when they perfected the first synthetic nerve mesh, allowing direct connection and control between the nervous system and a cybernetic prosthesis. The majority of their early projects were defense technologies for the American military. Developing ruggedized military prosthesis for use on injured soldiers, and then eventually electively for special forces. This research line culminated in the development of brain-controlled androids as shock troops, long since barred by international law. Melody took over the company from her aging mother, and she fought against developing further military hardware from that point on. She pushed the company to use the BCA technology for the company's original goals of medical advancement, as well as developing the first direct link virtual reality implants. The company is largely successful on a global scale, despite continued legislative movement against extensive cybernetic use, especially brain implants.
What can you tell me about Melody?
Not a whole lot. She's largely private, in contrast to her mother's penchant for courting a media circus. Several biographies of former Flower executives show her as intensely passionate about demilitarizing the company to the point of absolute viciousness in the boardroom.
So she's
but it's
passionate.
been a long time since her days of fighting for the company, and she's since stepped away from the helm. There's talk that she's lost her spine in her old age, but... well, I'd take that with a grain of salt. She may have retreated from the corporate battlefield, but you don't change the entire direction of a company as large as Flower if you're a quitter. Stay on your toes. He did, and I can't shine much light on that. I know that System 1 worked with Flower to help develop the first operating systems for the Direct Link virtual reality implants, so perhaps it happened during that time. Also, Flower eventually went with a different company for future models of the implant, but there was never any public talk of a personal falling out between the heads of the companies.
Well, I see.
I'll scrape the mesh for more rumors, but they'll only be that, rumors.
Never trust rumors.
I can do my best to parse fact from fiction, but it blurs too much for me to be sure what's real.
Let's go ahead and head in.
No time like the present, then.
Look at doorbell. This looks like the buzzer for an apartment complex. She needs one of these just for her one house. Look at bear statue. Small-scale bear statues guard the entrance to the mansion. Talk to bear statue. Hey, baby, what's her sign? Bear fun? She used headphones. Statue's head is too big to fit them on. No sweet jams for this bear. Dang. Look at plant.
These tall shrubs could line the estate of a Victorian duke. They're that stuffily pleasant to look at.
I just realized we had the opportunity to water my plant, and we didn't. And it's dying. Our plant's probably dead. Lisa did make it. Look at this bear statue.
They'd look cuter if they had little outfits on.
What? Talk to bear statue. The silence is unbearable. Sweet jams for this bear? Besides, it needs some sunglasses if it's going to commit to that look. Oh. I see. Touch used bear statue. You can't take it. Not marble, nor the gilded monument. Let's see. Talk to bear statue. You both are just polar opposites. It's not heartbreak. It feels more like Kodiak arrest. I think he was talking about the other plants and so remember the plant and the his apartment that somebody smashed on the floor? I thought that's the plant he was talking about. It can be difficult to find solidarity. All shall bear witness to these puns. You were barely ready for this. Getting through all these is pretty grisly. Sorry, have to panda to the fan base. We have a pun quota. This is the bare minimum. You are getting oh so angry. The rage inside you is brewing. Was that one berry necessary? Now this is the battle of who first will cave. You know you love these puns. Don't be such a tsundere. Your size broke the sound barrier. Alright, so... I don't know if I should tell this story or not. Not today. Did you know a group of bears is called a sleuth? Probably not. That's why there wasn't a sleuth pun. Oh. Give it a second to come up with another one. Bear with it. Bear with it. Hey baby, what's your sign? Alright, we're out. It's out of bears. Alright, so she likes bears. There's bears everywhere. Look at mansion door. Two dark wooden doors make up the mansion's entranceway. Small foyer can be seen through the mottled glass. Folded. Doorbell. Talk to doorbell. Can't use the speaker without ringing the bell. Ring doorbell. Hello. Hi, is Melody home? Brr.
Your guess is as good as mine.
What are we guessing?
Mine says we can go in.
Oh.
Should we?
Look at mansion door. The door to the grand mansion is open. How did that bear even turn the door handle? Talk to doorbell. Doorbells have traditionally been more of a push thing. Ring doorbell.
The door's open. No need to ring the bell.
Oh. Enter mansion door.
Oh, wow. Swanky.
Swanky. Pay attention, Turing.
Oh, Ms. Flores. Excuse us for the intrusion. My name is Turing, and...
Oh, I know who you are.
Oh.
I can explain. I know you don't like Dr. Fairlight very much, but I assure you there's a situation.
Why did you bring up Dr. Fairlight?
Fairlight? I didn't realize Hayden's research had become a charity case.
Why did... Polar opposites. What?
Though I suppose little boy Yannick will throw money at anything that raises his profile on the mesh.
Wait, you know Hayden? Also, we actually only just met Dr. Fairlight yesterday.
Turing, you're really bad at this.
Oh, that's too bad. Now Pat won't have to eat you.
Who's Pat?
What?
Though I'm not sure your gears would have been good for his digestion.
Actually, madam, I'm not comprised of gears.
Well, either way, he's on a diet. This philosophy is how I lead my life. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear, well, he eats you.
What?
Do you understand?
I have no idea what's going on. I can barely understand.
Look, I don't have all day to entertain you, Turing, nor your new friend. Not even for Hayden. You don't have time to waste if you're going to find him, either.
How do you know what's going on?
Right.
I am so confused by this whole conversation. Look at Melody. Melody Flores, nanomachine heiress and the owner of the Flower Cybernetics Group. Nanomachines? My ID card.
That's nice, dear.
That's my ID card. Who is this cat? Look at Cat. The most regal-looking robotic cat in the world sits prim and proper on the fainting chair. Cat. Talk to Cat. Looks remarkably bored at all attempts at conversation. Just like all cats. Look at Teapot. Thin string of steam escapes the delicate spout. Pet the cat. Can you pet the cat? Give the cat a pet. The name of her collar says Lily. Hey, you can pet the cat. Can I pet the bear? Touch Pat. Talk to Pat. So, Grr and stuff? Brr? Look, touch Pat. Can I put the headphones on? Yeah, put the headphones on Pat. Whoa. That little helmet he wears is constantly translating the TV into growls and grunts in his ears so he can understand. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, strawberries? Is that a Rom? A Ramba? Talk to Rom. Unit's designed to remain in sleep mode until reactivated only by its owner's voice. Can I listen to it? Rim control, planter. Alright, let's talk to Melody. Look at Melody.
Madame Flores is more of a royal figurehead at Flower these days. The group's board of directors make most of the major decisions in consultation with FCG's chief officers.
You know, I couldn't believe they didn't make any Kuma jokes and the puns thing. Unless they did and I forgot about them.
If you were one of Fairlight's worker bees, you wouldn't have made it through the door. So why are you here to badger me about
She isn't an otaku. See.
You have me at a disadvantage, Ms. Flores. You seem far ahead of us on this matter.
Just call me Melody, darling. And of course. But I'll share a secret or two with you.
I have so many questions. Do you know what's happened to Hayden?
I wish I didn't. Maybe you don't want to either.
Please, Melody, any information you might have. We haven't had access to any of his research notes, and couldn't track down any collaborators he may have been working with. Perhaps if we know more, we might be able to nail down a solid motive.
Well, I don't know if I can speculate on that, beyond the usual corporate infighting. Not that Parallax is known for that, of course. We had been catching up recently. And he mentioned feelings of being watched. He started to worry he had been discussing your development with the wrong people. When he stopped returning my calls, and now that you've shown up with a total stranger, it becomes clear what happened.
I see. Can you tell us anything else about his disappearance?
Oh, I'm afraid not, dear. I've been around long enough to know what's coincidence and what isn't.
We were hoping you might be able to shine some light on my origins. Fairlight mentioned that you had worked with Hayden in the past.
I see Hayden didn't neglect curiosity in your personality makeup. Well, you and I haven't properly met, but considering how often Hayden badgered me for design schematics of Flower's latest neural implants, I might as well be your aunt?
I thought she was gonna say mother for a second.
We'll go with that.
Yo, Aunt Melody.
I
have a sister. Do you know her?
Even to a blue-headed robot.
I'm touched, Melody.
Well then, I'm willing to answer your questions. For now.
How did you help Hayden with Turing?
Indeed. I don't see the connection between your company and Hayden's research into machine sapience.
Oh, Hayden wasn't researching machine sapience. At least not primarily. Not to diminish the importance of your creation, Turing, but it's best you know the truth.
Oh no.
Hayden is mainly interested in developing a way to transfer human consciousness into a machine matrix.
Mm-hmm.
You can see why neural implants would obviously be an integral part of that.
You know, I made the comment earlier. Now I'm leaning a little bit more towards it. About Hayden being inside Turing. Just a little bit more towards it, though.
Oh, I didn't realize.
How would Turing's development help with digitizing the human mind? Okay.
The concept of transferring the human mind into a computer has been an attractive goal for decades.
It's just a copy? Yeah, but does that make it any less of a being, an individual person?
Functional immortality is...
I mean, if he's inside of Turing, does that make... Turing's still been our pal the whole time. It's the same being to all but the original. But Turing's got his own... So let's say, theoretically, Hayden did put himself in Turing. You're saying that Turing is the same as Hayden? Except to Hayden. Not right now. Wait. But if Hayden put himself inside of Turing, but Turing just isn't aware of the fact that he's Hayden. Say he has Hayden's personality and everything, just not Hayden's memories, because he didn't get that far in the research. Okay, I'm continuing the game.
The brain is an immensely complicated machine, and even though we know the right buttons to push to make pictures show up, we still can't replicate the entire thing as a technological construct.
But Turing is still its own... Turing is still a copy. Alright, anyways, yeah, let's keep going the game.
Even with the virtual reality implants, we're really just relying on the brain's ability to make sense of nonsensical signals. So Hayden decided the best way to make a machine more like the human brain would be to work in the opposite direction.
What?
Instead of mimicking how the human brain worked, he started writing code that mimicked the functioning of the human mind. Think of it like convergent evolution. Two species adapt in similar ways, but on completely different continents. Hayden is a crack programmer when it comes to information collating. It's why Parallax hired him when they did. So he wrote a bunch of self-modifying learning algorithms that were, frankly, baffling and let them loose. Poke and prod them here and there to make sure they value the same things humans do. And we eventually end up with you, Turing.
Interesting. Hayden never revealed any of this to me.
I imagine he's pretty tight-lipped. You were the first prototype he considered a real success, and he was afraid of contaminating your development before he had a chance to make good observations.
What if... Hayden... What if... Hold on. What if... It's all fake, and Hayden... set up the kidnapping just to get Turing to evolve. Anyways. Hayden wasn't interested in Turing's development?
I didn't say that.
I love the song.
Hayden was quite interested in Turing, even if he is just a step to further research. In fact, he was preparing to publish his findings involving Turing. And I know it's going to make one heck of a splash in the scientific community. See, the most impressive part about you, Turing, is that you're surprisingly stock.
I assure you, Melody, my construction involves only the latest and greatest in ROM prototype technology.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. You're not off the shelf, but you're still just a souped-up ROM, more or less like every other one out there. Your personality algorithms are impressive, but they don't require some new space-age technology to work. Hayden is going to propose that human consciousness transference does not require special brain-like hardware architecture, but merely the right software wrapper to interface with the hardware. Much like how you function.
I suppose that is correct. Still, my personality matrices do take up substantial amounts of my processing power. Wouldn't custom hardware have capabilities that better serve such a demanding specialized task?
Just because they can doesn't mean they should. Melody's not a big jerk. She's just regal.
Sure, there's still plenty of reason in trying to make a computer that works just like a human brain. Efficiency is an important part of that. But if Hayden can emulate the human mind in existing technology, it means we can start the immortality now, rather than waiting for hardware to catch up with Hayden's software. Frankly, I'm not terribly interested in living forever, but there's more than enough people who are.
Can you elaborate on your involvement?
If you can even call it involvement. It's a small city, and if you're in the tech sector, you are never more than 2 degrees removed from anyone else. When he started looking into this pet project of his, he came right up to my door and demanded access to the research logs behind our earlier implants.
I see. He's a man of action.
Cheeky, but it was impactful and disruptive, as they like to say around here. I couldn't care less about Flowers' patents anymore, so I gave him what he wanted, just to see what he would do. I'm frankly more impressed than I expected I would be, but don't tell him that.
Don't worry. I won't.
Oh, that was a compliment, dear.
Thank Thank you for this, Melody. I understand so little of my origins.
When are we going to learn about our sister?
I'm sorry, I don't know more of the specifics.
Our tearing sister.
Hayden kept me up to date on his progress, but only in the vaguest of ways. If you can hunt down his notes, I'm sure they'll tell you more.
Of course, we'll keep looking. Now, perhaps we could ask some other questions?
Sure.
I think that's everything we need to know.
Good. I can get back to my retirement.
Thank you for your time, Melody. We'll be in touch later.
Oh, one more piece of information for you, if you'd like it.
Sure.
I've got the contact info for a Vincent Mensa, who I think might be of help to you. Vincent was working more closely with Hayden inside Parallax, mostly on his company-approved research on data collating algorithms for the mesh. I'll send him a message and ask him to meet you somewhere. He owes me a favor anyway, and might be able to give you some more information on anything else Hayden may have been working on.
That would be fantastic, Melody. Perhaps Golden Gate Park?
Be careful, Turing.
Golden Gate
I
Park.
don't like Fairlight's stench all over this scenario. Don't show him too many of your cards.
Cards? This euphemism is unfamiliar to me.
Don't tell him anything if you can. Fairlight is more dangerous the more he's informed.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Wish us luck.
Aunt Melody. Alright, where are we going? Golden something park? Hold on 1 second. Golden Gate Park. Talk to Bear. Silence is unbearable. GG Park. I wonder if you can still go to... Oh. GG Park. GG, everyone. Wait, we were here earlier. Where's the... Wait, were we here earlier? What was the place we went to? Hold on. Yeah, I think we were here earlier. This is where Stay Hydrated Bot was. Yeah. But the carousel was here. Look at carousel.
It received its second restoration nearly 10 years ago. That's over 70 years since its first reopening back in 1984.
Snack stand.
I cannot partake in beverages, but I have certain emotional neurotransmitters that attempt to simulate the experience for me. I prefer a Yongong.
Guy. Look at Guy. You've never seen this person, and they appear to be waiting for somebody. Perhaps this is who you're supposed to meet. Talk to Guy.
Help you?
Hello.
I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
Me too.
Are you Vincent Mensa? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
Oh, good. You're Melody's people.
Yeah.
Do you have everything that I asked for?
You can see our power level. Wow. Wow. That's rude.
There must be some miscommunication. Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
Damn that old woman.
What?
What?
We had a deal. She promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need.
What?
I already know Hayden is missing. Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city.
What?
Instead, she sends the two of you, hat in hand with nothing. I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
Insulting.
What?
But accurate.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help. Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay.
Yeah, he's doing great. Speechy.
But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free. I'll just have to find another buyer. Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Perhaps we could assist you? My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust me either.
I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife, Francesca. If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever. If you're really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day.
Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Might?
Yeah. Do you mind answering some other questions first?
Dear God, I'm doomed.
Why do you need out of the company?
Give us a rough sketch of what you need. The more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
Sounds good. Give them all our credits. I'm sorry. Turing already gave everyone all our credits. Although we did get 40,000 or something from Princess something. What was her name? Princess Ryle. I don't remember.
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff.
Yeah, Princess Rebecca. What do you do for Parallax?
I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division. Or maybe was, is what I should be saying. If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get. We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind. We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
Do you know anything about Hayden's disappearance?
Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching. He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. I tried asking around and no one will say anything. If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway. Bring me what I asked for, and I'll tell you more.
Why are you so adamant about getting out of Neo SF?
Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw. There is... how do I put this without giving it away? There's a new project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide. Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who've previously run the company. The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before. Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power. I guess
real ultimate power.
Because he was about to do something that would get in the way of that. If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job. So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay.
Thank you. We'll go get those things for you.
Sure. I guess I can stick around here for a while. I need to make some calls anyway. If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want. Forwarding photos and info for the passports to Turing now. And I really hope you can do this. I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway. See you soon.
I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable car.
But you know where to get 100 million?
The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment. I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no shot. They might agree to help us in repayment for the damage done to the apartment. They seemed remorseful. We should check Market Street for them, in case they regularly hang out there.
Alright, this is a stretch, Turing.
As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits.
Honestly, I feel like we should go to Jess.
That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they claim.
Let's not go to Fairlight.
Presumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital. We could ask either of them for assistance. Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
Well, I don't trust Fairlight. Alright, wow, there's the 3 things we can do here. Let's go back to Flower Mansion. I feel like she might be able to help me out more than anyone else. Talk to doorbell. Okay. We can trust him. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Pat. Could we see Melody? I guess that means yes.
You don't speak bear? Talk to Pat. As they... Okay. Lily. Pat Lily. Don't crowd the cat. Robot felines are double humorless. Talk to Lily. Cat is much more occupied with overseeing its domain. Talk to Melody.
Turing, I'm not saying I don't like seeing your little pixelated face. You're certainly better company than most of the humans I have to deal with. But I am a busy woman, you know? lots to do.
Look, I had a choice between two people, and you were the better option.
Right, Pat? Traitor. Anyway, maybe we should space these little visits out a good bit further. Familiarity breeds contempt, after all. And I'm very good at contempt.
I apologize, Aunt Melody. You've stated before that you like your peace and quiet, but we need your assistance.
Oh, we're running with the aunt thing, are we? Another woman would tell you not to butter her up, but oh, flattery will get you everywhere with me. All right, what do you need?
Did I mention what a cool cat you have? Vincent needs help getting out of the city.
I can only imagine. If he's willing to turn coat on Parallax, I bet he feels like a mouse in a cat farm. I know they don't actually farm cats, Pat. It was a metaphor. Whatever. It was a simile then. I am not going to play semantics with you. Moving on. Tell me what the trouble is, and I'll try to conjure up a solution.
Ooh, why would you say that? We're going to need to pay for the information.
Yes, Mr. Mensa says he needs 100,000 credits before he's willing to speak openly. He also said that you already promised it to him, and that he won't be able to get out of the city without it. He'll give us the information once we have that, plus a few other things I'm certain we can get on our own.
What? You can't even scrape together that kind of money?
Yeah, trivia.
Your friend's not much of a journalist, eh, Turing?
According to the statistics that I have found, it is unlikely that a journalist of any caliber less than the best would have that amount of liquid assets on hand.
Are you saying I'm not the best? I mean, I'm definitely not the best.
The profession just isn't that high, Aunt Melody.
Oh, I see. I guess it's one of those jobs people do because they get free review merchandise, eh?
I like these headphones. Haha.
I can get you the money, Turing, but only because you're family. Just give Pat a few minutes to gather it.
I just find it underneath the sofa. There's probably some in the laundry thing.
Yeah, just keep moving, you big brute. While we wait, is there anything else you want to grill me over? Might as well save us both another visit.
Can you tell me more about your cat? Wow. How smart is Pat really?
Smarter than I give him credit for, that's for sure. It's not the easiest thing in the world to measure, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't process language in the same way humans do, and even if he can understand me, my translation program just guesses at what he says most of the time.
Oh, you have a translator running from your neural implant.
Ah, yes, I'm cheating. Though, honestly, even without it, I have a pretty good idea of what he means most of the time. We've been together for a while now. Considering it only really works on large, typically predatory mammals, we don't have a lot of test subjects. It's a minefield of ethical concerns beyond just being prohibitively expensive. So Pat is a bear apart. At least until we can figure out how to apply the modified neural pathways without frying the brains of 90% of the subjects.
Oh no.
The tech we developed is good. It just has a damned high mortality rate. Maybe one day there will be a bunch of talking tigers and dolphins building cities in the sea, but for now, we're stuck with creating beasts out of our own species.
Maybe Turing has something to ask.
I do. It's a little personal, though. I'd understand if you didn't feel like answering.
Just shoot, Turing. I can take it.
Oh, it's about Turing's sister.
Long ago, you lost your mother.
What the heck, Turing?
I was wondering, how did you deal with it? Hayden's only been gone for a few days, and I already feel like my circuits are going to lock up for good.
Oh.
Oh, Turing. I'm not the right person to ask. I hated my mother. She's everything I thought wrong in the world, and when she was gone, I felt nothing but relief that I could start undoing the damage she did. Never mind the fact I had to watch her waste away from the cancer. Death was a blessing for us both.
She should have gone with Catgirl procedure.
Besides, you'll find Hayden soon. Keep your chin up.
Yeah, we'll definitely find him.
Blast it! Enough with this subterfuge. We already know Hayden was killed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I won't be getting him back.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Turing. I still don't know what to tell you. I've lost people, but never anyone close enough to wound me. I don't know that I've ever had anyone close enough to do that. If you feel like talking about it, I'm willing to listen. Or make Pat do it anyway.
Thank you. I don't know.
Stick it out. Time heals all wounds. Or so they say.
Right. We learned earlier that Turing is dead. We already knew.
This too shall pass.
We're short on time.
Oh, just in time then. Take the cash and get moving.
A briefcase added to items.
I can finally get back to whatever it was I was doing before you burst in here.
Thank you, Aunt Melody. Your help has been invaluable to us.
Yes, brown nose later. You've got things to do too.
Alright, let's see.
I did not think I would feel such a strong resonance with Melody. We're connected by the barest of threads, but she is already important to me. Is that strange?
Maybe you're both lonely.
Very possible. I guess there's nothing to do but run with it. Some gifts are too valuable to look at too closely, lest they vanish into thin air, and I already have a penchant for overanalyzing things. Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
We
Gotta
still
keep
have
moving.
things to do before we can meet back up with Mr. Mensa.
Why don't we meet up with him now anyways? Give him this briefcase before somebody else takes it.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Hello.
I wanted to check in with you away from the prying eyes of my corporate masters.
How did you know we were here?
It wasn't too hard to track you down here. Only took a slight abuse of power to follow your credit transactions in the AutoCAD system.
Uh-huh. Were you able to find anything else?
Not much. Listen, I've hit a dead end on the investigation again, and I could really use another lead from the two of you. I had been busy hunting down I'm not sure if I want to call him a soldier of fortune or an assassin for hire. Either way, I tracked this guy down to see if he might have been hired by Parallax to snatch Hayden, but he's got an ironclad alibi for the relevant period of time. That leaves me with nothing. Nada. Jack diddly shit.
Oh.
Do the two of you have anything to give me? Otherwise, I'm back to hunting down the froyo-hating robot ghost in the park.
I can froyo-hating robot.
At least my superiors would be ecstatic, considering how much they keep riding my ass about it.
We're on thin leads ourselves, Detective Rivers. We have a meeting with someone from inside Parallax who might be able to give us answers, but he's unlikely to want to talk to the police. I just wish this... Never mind.
Buck up, Turing. I wish this was easier too. But with detective work, sometimes it's not about being clever. It's just about being more dogged and relentless than whoever you're chasing. You two are my new deputies, right?
No.
So keep your nose to the ground and keep digging. I still have a few contacts I can hit up to try finding out a little more. You let me know if there's anything else I need to be going after.
We will. Thanks, Lexi.
Yeah, sure. Just get going. Don't forget, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Nice.
Okay then, we only have a single lead. If Parallax really is as shady as Vincent seems to suspect, it could end up very interesting. Let's see if we can put an end to this. Finally. Oh, I just received an email from Tomcat. They finished decrypting Hayden's data cache. It seems that it was filled mostly with his personal logs about my creation and mental development. The more technical information was already scraped. Perhaps that is why it was left behind when they snatched him. Still, these files should be enlightening, if only in a personal way. I'll peruse them in my spare time and let you know if I find anything interesting. I'd hate for all the trouble we went to be for nothing.
Right. I want to check real quick to see if we can give the money to the guy. It's like over here, right? Guilty Gear Park? Yeah. Headphones.
I doubt I could sell these for a single grand, much less 100.
Oh. Talk to Vincent.
I told you, I'm not telling you anything else until I get what was agreed upon.
I have this money. Look at briefcase. There's a bazillion credits inside this thing. Alright, well I guess we just have it. Alright, so trivia is over, basically. So we're gonna stop the Valhalla. We're gonna stop here for today. Thank you all for joining me and read-only memories.